the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
And court Aquasitna, the Financial and Economic Crime Court 2 of the Accra High Court Aquasitna. Interesting answers from Richie Japa. There were almost 30 cross-examination questions with interesting answers from Richie Japa. Now, at the NSC or court, they say Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuyayeboa and a share cross-examination. But the courtroom fin baby no, the Attorney General Godfrey Yeboah Dame EBG cross-examination ankasaye. Very, very interesting. Now, Attorney General Pejan and Sao Court to say person to cross-examination so. After lawyer Tadio sorry, lawyer Dr. Abdobase Bamba, omunyina ni mu asesa. Yo omunu say papa no obema asem ato japa. Ampani ampa wa ma asem ato japa. Na in fact, very, very interesting. Enti Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuyayeboa or share ne cross examination as ena or present a document editre japa se documenti ye kitami di adanse ye se ye yiwadi edi free Ghana Army na sign it ye ana Jakpa Echiremua. It is an official release letter from the Ghana Armed Forces dated 2017. Enti obetumi aka ho asem. Ene yedane de ma Jakpa. Ti Jakpa taking the time examine the document presented to him by the Attorney General. Ne wo mo na ne lawyer Tadio sorry. Sorry, and raise an objection to the documenta prosecution led by Deputy Attorney General. A person or tender into evidence. Ya a sack letter from the Ghana Army. Ya nipa ya inwedi a Richie Japa. Na lawyer Tadio sorry ya o raise sa objection na wo chirim say letter no wo say date eguso 13 June 2024. And it has been addressed to the Attorney General. Was signed objective to a document dated 12th of September 2007, signed by MKG Anyaglo, copied to Richie Japa. Ya, Ochiremua, the witness, Richie Japa, has not been given the benefit of the doubt to identify those documents. And according to lawyer Tadio sorry, he was only made to identify the 22nd October 2007 letter, which Onu Jakpa acknowledges say he can speak to it. But no background has been given to justify those other two letters, dated the 13th of June 2024 and the 17th of June 2023. And no dear on penny Emma Richie Japa enka ehun asem. And prosecution led by Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuyayeboa insisted say documents no ya submit to court and ya tender or court dey nyina it is related with the accused person, the third accused person, Richie Japa. And further argue say this document has to do with the character of the witness. Chere Japa ni suban yankasa say this it. Lisanity a very, very important document. I was say Emma court ejitu. Na lawyer Dr. Abdul Basit Bamba and so sorry say a highly prejudicial. Say yebeji those documents atum as evidence. Until lawyer Tadio sorry say 2007 document nko and the client Japa say okay ya obetumi akasa fa ho but 2023 the end 2024 the end ontumi kan fa ho until say ye gini mienu tum but our first document in the was editu. But lawyer Abdul Basit Bamba so say a highly prejudicial say even document in yebeji ba kra atum ni tender in as evidence. owie ye na lawyer Tadio sorry assign sorry and or raising an objection arguing that the attempt to tender the other two documents into evidence is in gross violation of section 16 of the Evidence Act. Intino enyadia esese court pray. Ehwa na justice efia se wa serebotwe ebisa for the documents. Say yen for documents in the man. Na wono ankasa instead the same to make a ruling as to say yen need those documents in tomb as evidence na yen fa enye juma ana. Na enti based on section 60 on personal knowledge and section 126 on official records, Justice Efia Sare Botwi Editomu said she has accepted those documents into evidence because on when time we study, you know, these documents are very, very relevant. Sane say, Jakpano ankasa atunanum tu akase emu baako. He has knowledge of it and can speak to it. Now, on no study way, you no akano kranwa. Lawyer Tadio sorry, raise objections to it. Nina making reference to the 2007 one na Japa. So onim no betumi akasa fa ho. It means that any foreign document. Entino waje ediatum. Hence, yelebu those documents as BF2 and they attach it into evidence. Natie Japa sorry ya or say those two attachments alien to him. San say head in a wallet as no so release from the Ghana Army for unsatisfactory conduct. Release from the Ghana Army for unsatisfactory conduct. Head in a wallet as me in so. Judge Justice Efia Sewa Serebotwi kachire Japa say alien according to yemremu no these documents ekura enormous relevance to the case. Now ye be a document in afe ye kenkan wo court no. A portion of the document say Lieutenant Richard Japa is incessantly being indebted to various individuals and institutions, and it is a bad example to the army service. The document in ye be about kopeno and from back one somewhere can say Lieutenant Japa ya owo Ghana Army wa broka eka individuals or the wonka or the institutions ahodo ka ya wonye na dwene so obetua na wo hwe Ghana Armed Forces emra ye de ye adwuma no a sa nneoma no Japa ye no eye ensena ho boni e de ma the Ghana Armed Forces. This is just a small portion of the letter. Enti emra sa information ni be to mu say kim ena the learned attorney general Godfrey Yabo Adame ka kire African Yabo ase oda na say Yakupu inshira no se say de obetumi agina nchen ono ankasa as the attorney general person will take you over from babia odi aduru in this cross examination na woto edema Japa say krata yi ekuta mi kire say adie ba ko Ghana Armed Forces gina so di yi wadi from the force ne say o broka sa wuntua. Is that the case? Richard Japa say that is what is on the document. And the land attorney general Busan say, "Would swear an oath in this court. Kachre ye nyina ye say, ye ni wadi e wo the Ghana Armed Forces. Na momu no, ye transfer wo de call another regiment. Ma wo koye another job. And Jerry John Rawlings because now papa I say. But these documents attest to the fact that ye wadi from the Ghana Armed Forces. Na ye die no enyina so ba ko ne say o bro ka san di twa huhia ya na die ne ngwase ebre the Ghana Armed Forces. Yes anete Richard Japa say yes my lord the document speaks so. Teacher say nkrata no entwantro nkrata no mu die and nabeda di say Richie Japa Ghana Armed Forces ye inedi sane say anamo na wotu so ban ne ya no odan wadi ya de ne tia Ghana Armed Forces nhihye purubusia sa. This is an evidence the integrity of the third accused. Say on kanokre ba kokra. Now, the Attorney General to us. Obusa say, Japa, who own business? And yes, Anati. And I say, yes, my lord, the Umusa. And I say, Japa, who business now offering Japa Business Limited, no? Who ye sole owner? And yes, Anati. Japa say, or ye sole shareholder. And Attorney General say, Japa, who ye one of the two directors of your company? Because say Ghana Mra requires say you must have at least 2 directors and sana what to me register the company in accordance to Ghana laws. But in reality, company na yewon kwa wodia. Ti nipa ba ko na wode kan ho a ama na ba be board of directors no a wo wa ba be so shareholder and then the chief director no, it is only to meet a certain criteria so as to register your company for a specific purpose. And yes sir, Japa say, or register the company no in accordance of the laws of Ghana. Answer what the Maya. And now, Attorney General, Nsem-Pii and Beyonce say, this same company, yeah, when I sole shareholder, or your executive director, no, or one I was a secretary at the my Japa Business Limited. Yes, I know. Was yes, my lord. And then a company back home, or your sole shareholder. The same company, or your executive director, the same company, or as a secretary. One company. We have found quite beautiful. And Attorney General Busan said, one Mr. Lawrence Saki, yeah, a share company no so say, or your managing director. In the actual sense, he is not the manager of Japa Business Limited. Because enkrata edi him or this ambulance case nyina no ni nyina bibia wo so bia ye japa enti sa japa se enya no kre. And Attorney General say o wankrata e kire say Mr. Lawrence Sakino is only acting as managing director, but in the registration of the company bibia ni hono mo e kire say Mr. Lawrence Saki only the managing director at the Japa Business Limited. Japa yenti answer the mind or say, I was chairman of the board, later became the executive chairman of the company, and later the secretary of the company. And the answer said, Lawrence Sakino, or nye manager, ne momono, or ye acting manager because say na Japa here and krata dia ko register company dia wa answer. Na answer o de ba ye no, assign just wasan di say asam no kra. And the company ya wa dia, obey chairman of the board. Edru bebu be executive chairman. Edru bebu be secretary of this same company. Naturally say, bibi o company mbia wo na wo ye. Enti Mr. Lawrence Saki no kra no, aha answer Japa de ma ye say, he is nowhere to be found in the structure of Japa Business Limited. And Attorney General Busan say, Japa Business Limited, are you still the executive chairman of the company? Japa is on the mind. Was it a name pokra de? He is just the chairman, but company no kuregu. Japa Business Limited, it is no longer in operation. And he, or your chairman of the end. Oh, yeah, Attorney General say, are you still executive chairman of the company? Japa say, no, I am the chairman of the company, but the company is not in operation. It has collapsed. And now you're chairman of the end. And Attorney General say, is it right to say that at all times you were the sole executive chairman? And Japa say, no, my lord. And Attorney General say, can you tell us when you stopped being executive chairman? Company ya wodia. Ya now you're chairman of the board. Ya obey executive chairman. Ya obey secretary. Ya offer obi. So ono na managing director. After do baby kwa was company kwa na managing director ni want to me answer question. Afa ye busa wo say ebere ben ne duru ya. One may executive chairman bi wa Japan company ne dia ne say onim. Ebere duru ya the position sisa de be free executive chairman e de be ye chairman. O so onim. And Attorney General say, "Man, now we executive chairman for Japan Business Limited. Now we just salaries ana." Japan say, "My lord, as an executive chairman, you are paid salaries and taxes are paid on sale." Attorney General say, "In January 2009, you claim you heard the president's announcement to bring in ambulances. Is that true?" And the Japan say, "That is right." Teacher say 2009 or say mampanyina no was abre no edi to just say okwa ambulances aba. And Attorney General say, "And so you decided to set up a business limited to do business with government." Japan's what my business partners decided to do business with government. And Attorney General say, "And yet me can't tell say uti se Ghana buy so okwa ambulance na wo boa pa kwatra baby kwa hihye Japan Business Limited said be ya oni aban no be ye business." Japan say ono no business partners and ye omadwene say omo ne Ghana aban e be ye business. And Attorney General say, "You are aware that the Minister for Health accepted your proposal to bring in ambulances to the country. Is that the case?" Japan say, "Well, that is what you are saying." And Attorney General, Exhibit L, a agreement between the Minister for Health then and the Japan Business Limited. So on ambulances. Ni the two and say, "Exhibit in Japan, can you confirm Japan is Jinahui?" Attorney General say, "I am putting it to you that the Ministry of Finance accepted your proposal to bring in 200 ambulances." Japan say, "I don't have any evidence. I wasn't part of the executive meeting." And Attorney General say, Exhibit I. The two say bam. Yankore Exhibit I. It is an agreement between the Ministry of Finance and Japan Business Limited for the purchase of 200 ambulances. Now, let me chip in this. One interesting thing is say, at the Attorney General said these questions and he said, the original memorandum of understanding between Ghana and Rashebeja, the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Finance, and they say Ghana needs to secure a loan facility from Stanbic Bank to the tune of 15.8 million euro for the purchasing of 200 ambulances to be paid in a duration of 30 months at an interest rate of 12.8% per annum. Where did the original memorandum of understanding? Not big C nimu baby ya. Enti ekwanya documents to be pop up. Ya acquire an agreement between these ministries and Japan, pushing away Stanbic Banker or mu year the original memorandum of understanding contract holders no and nana Attorney General epese twi Japan unisi so say bibi ko so nti ene ye book na fast e the fast Stanbic ho e ma na edie bibia be ye Big C Japan Business Limited, Big C Japan Business eno nti na Attorney General busa this question because ene otenda in Exhibit AJ. Yeah, Exhibit AJ no a joint document from Ministry of Health and Finance and a Parliamentary Select Committee. Yeah, no more purchase these ambulances. Yeah, Big C nimu baby ya. Enti documents ya sent ya a Ministry of Health, Big C, Ministry of Finance, Big C, a do baby ya, Ministry of Health, Japan Business Limited no. A handful and a transition sign those documents. And no, and an Attorney General, a percent of train edition. Enti Attorney General said, "Make come or pull out Exhibit AJ. Yeah, a joint document from the Health and Finance Ministers." And what did Japan? And I'll say, document nini, Japan, a himfa, and a yabo a D Big C in this statement. And a Japan say, Big C could not have been mentioned in this letter. It is not out of order. The client to me more Big C didn't. And Attorney General say, oh, you are aware, say, after the approval by Parliament, the Ministers of Health and Finance submitted a joint memorandum. And I said, that is correct, my lord. And Attorney General say, in that joint memorandum, the deal of the agreement approved by committees and technical specification of the ambulances before purchase was between these ministries and Stanbic Bank Ghana. Are you aware? And Ejapa say, yes, my lord. And I say, both NPP and NDC MPs voted for the ambulance purchase, and the clerk of parliament wrote to the executive asking for the ambulances to be purchased through a Stanbic loan facility. Are you aware, Mr. Japa? Or say, yes, my lord. No, I say, then where did Big C come in? That is the big question. Where did Big C come in?